What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to today's video. In today's video, I'm just I had a conversation with a friend about life the other day, and it was a great conversation, so I just kind of wanted to carry that over onto here. But, I realized that today was actually 4 months since I've last quit my job, and I was kind of reflecting, where am I at in my life? How do I feel since it's been 4 months? And I realized that I do feel happy. I feel much happier, and although obviously from a financial standpoint and a status standpoint, things have changed dramatically for me, and I'm very okay with that. Growing up as a kid, we're all taught and told and shown, whether it's in music and movies and school and anything and any TV shows, that what the definition of success is. We're told the definition of success is going to school, chasing a career, work that career till you're old, and then you retire, and that's how you're successful. That's how you're supposed to do it. And then we're shown examples of entrepreneurs or influencers of people, and then it's okay, if you want to do that, that's what your level of success has to look like to be happy. And I think social media has helped create this false narrative, and that false narrative is what our definition of success is now. It's almost as if we're told, if you don't reach this certain level of success, you're not really successful. And I think that creates a lot of not only disconnection from people, but also a lot of unfulfillment in our lives. And it's sad because I think a lot of people have achieved a lot of great successes in their life and have had a lot of amazing accomplishments, but they don't value them because that level of success that they're experiencing isn't as high as the influencer, the celebrity, the famous person that we see in society. And it's tough, and it's disappointing, and it's sad because I think the biggest cause of some cases of depression can be a lack of fulfillment in your life. You're going to a job that you're told you have to go to, that you're not truly passionate about, making money that you probably work more and don't get paid as much as you should. And so that creates this compounding effect of just stress and unhappiness. And then, you try to squeeze out a few hours every day to pursue something you love to do before you gotta go to sleep and do it all over again. And it's sad because life is meant to be enjoyed, and finding the joy, finding fulfillment in what you do is much more important than any amount of money you can make. Now, obviously, you need money to survive, and I'm not saying don't work. I am trying to do multiple grinds, if you will, in order to provide the same type of life that I was used to. But also, I've come to terms with the fact that I might not get back to that same type of life that I'm used to. And I'm okay with that because I've come to realize the fulfillment I have right now in my life, I value way more than any salary I've ever had in my life. Finding the joy, finding the pleasures in life, truly enjoying life to its fullest, not just Saturdays and Sundays, and not just for 10 to 15 years after you retire. You have to prioritize your happiness. And I think the biggest success to fighting depression is finding that fulfillment in your life and in your work too. If you're not doing something that you truly love, and you have to do that 40 hours, maybe more, every week, you're gonna just find yourself in a tough spot. And then when we're on social media, we become so disconnected too. Obviously the social media is great. You can connect with people all over the world, but that lack of physical connection and having an actual community to rely on and go to day in and day out, it isolates us. So then not only are we not fulfilled in our lives, then we're isolated in our lives. And so you combine those two things, then next thing you know, that's why I think we see so many people that are struggling with depression, which is unfortunate because there's so many great people out there. And we're told how we're living now is so different to even like 20 years ago. There's the social media apps, there's dating apps. Like, you don't even have to go into the grocery store anymore. Like, so many of these conveniences that we're experiencing are now isolating us more and more and more. But like, in our human nature, we are programmed, genetically created to live in community. We're meant to rely on one another, and be with one another. Like, that's how we are where we are today. We didn't have so many isolated people, over 100 to 200 years ago to make all this happen. Like, everybody was a community, and I just feel like now it's just viewed as weird to almost be physically interacting with people. And it's sad. Like, I have two to three solid core groups of friends, and then the people that I work with now, like, they are also my friends. Like, I am constantly surrounded by community. Like, the work I'm doing isn't as easy as what I was doing before, but I would rather do laborious work that brings me fulfillment and joy in my life every day in those communities with those people that I like to be around. And it's made me so much happier overall. And I just kind of wanted to share my thoughts on that, because I just feel like sometimes, so many people are seeking joy in their life and seeking fulfillment in their life, but we often miss that sometimes the biggest point and the biggest factor that can change that for the better is, something as like work. And then, like, with our society today, we're so isolated. Like, we need to focus and try and work on being together with people, and I think that will drastically improve your life. And sometimes it is easier said than done, and you got to take some scary leaps, and things might not always go the way you planned, but the reward is worth the risk for sure. And I'm still working at achieving the goals that I want to achieve, but I know if I give up, I won't ever achieve those goals, and then I might find myself right back to where I was feeling. And I don't want that. So, like, the motivation to continue to find joy in my life and to continue to be happy and fulfilled is the greatest motivation I have, on top of the amazing people I'm surrounded by, my friends, my family, my girlfriend. I have my relationship with the Lord that I can call on, and He is the source. The joy of the Lord is my strength. So I have that to go back to too, and I understand that some people aren't very religious and things like that, but that is something that it truly helps continue to bring me peace as I try to achieve these goals. And I just wanted to create a video, hopefully that can reach somebody that maybe they're in a rut, or maybe they're feeling sort of stuck. And I just feel like that's a point that gets looked over a lot these days, and it's unfortunate, because I think life's so short. You never know when things can end, so why have a life where you're just following the rat race that you're told to follow and just going through the motions and being unhappy? There's so much more to life than that. So just find joy, find fulfillment in what you do, surround yourself with people that love you and support you, and just continue to work hard. But that's all I got for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope somebody's able to take something away from this. And until the next video, guys, don't forget to have a great day or night. Don't forget to keep God number one. God bless.